So I have here a Kriega Hydro 3-litre water bladder and a Kriega Trail 9 adventure pack. And making this video is actually really difficult because there's just so many cool features, and you can, it's almost like Lego, you can mix and match and do this and do that. So to know where to start is very difficult. Now, I'm very bad at making reviews because once I find the best product, I will say it's the best product, right? Kriega is the best, and you can go through the manual, what they made, you know, what it's made out of, all this kind of stuff. Military grade that, military grade this. It's 100% waterproof, main compartment, ideal storage for spare clothes, YKK zip access, formed web carry handle, reflective harness panels, YKK water resistant zips again, hook and loop drink tube management, 9-litre. And it's all true, and you just touch a Kriega product and it's the best. It's, it's very hard to say anything else. I mean, touch it, they say in the manual that the water bladder is military grade, double the thickness of any of the other products. It's true. I mean, this is a very reasonable water bladder by Fox, and this just kicks its ass. No, I don't know how to explain why or how, you just feel them. But let's try and dig into the Hydro 3 a little bit. So this is, you can get different sizes, but this carries a 3-litre water bladder, which is big, but it's actually very lightweight for a Kriega product, because Kriegers, they got 10-year warranties, they're built like tanks, so they tend to weigh a lot, but this is definitely their lightweight option. And it's got a little zip in the side here, which is waterproof, in meaning like it's very waterproof, but not 100% waterproof for tools and things like that. And then you can also, if you want complete waterproofing, you can add on a 5-litre US dry pack, which clips on the front like this. So that's a separate thing if you want more storage, that kind of thing. In terms of the water bladder itself, with cheap ones, what you often find is that the clip inside, attaching the water tube to the bladder, falls off, and then all the water goes everywhere. So I like to see with this that it has a very solid clipping mechanism. Now, I've been using a $25 sort of Chinese Fox water bladder for the past 2 years, and it is great for the money. I mean, 25 bucks is nothing. But when you sort of sit down on and you have your back rub on a wall or something, and then this comes out and you stand up and water just falls everywhere, it's really annoying. So it's good to see a solid clip there. And then it opens, it's kind of like a sliding mechanism, and then you can put the water inside. It's very simple, thick material. All of the parts can be bought separately, so if you were to break one, a piece of it, which you're not going to do, but if you were, you can then replace it. Or, you know, if it gets dirty and you can't be bothered to wash it anymore. The other thing they say in their manual, which is cool, and I've tried it at home, is you can flip these 100% inside out, again, for easy cleaning. Parts of this are reflective on the straps, and also what's cool is they have a very easy adjusting mechanism. So you have 3 dots for big, going down to 2 dots to 1 dot. So you can very easily set it to a set position to fit you. And then the waist strap is optional, so you can actually take that off if you want, or leave it on. Some people prefer it. In terms of the tube, they call this a big bore tube. So it's big, and it's easy to drink water from, and it's also, well, at least they say, good for insulating it in hot weather, which I believe you put cold water in this and it stays cool. But yeah, if you compare the thickness of this to the thickness of sort of a regular one, there's quite a big difference. I'd say you got almost 25% more on this, and again, it just feels, army grade. So moving on to the 9-litre Trail. So this is, the Trail bag is bought separately to the water bladder, so they're separate products. Now the water bladder you can buy, which I've got here, this is my own one, 3.75 litres, and that is massive. Most of them just go up to 3 litres, so it's a huge amount of water to be carrying. Then you have sort of this expanding mechanism, so you can put lots of luggage in and this will expand out. The actual bag inside is 100% waterproof, so I'll show you that. So that's where you store your clothes, completely watertight, sealed up. So that's nice. And then you can hook, you know, stuff off these things. So many options of what you could do if you wanted to carry more stuff with it. So I'm just going to put it on so you get the idea. Strapping mechanism, this is standard on Krieger backpacks. Just goes in there like that. And it's so comfortable. I can't stress enough how comfortable and lightweight that is. Now I'm really happy to see a lightweight water bladder solution from Krieger. So what I've been using up until now for the past 3 or 4 years of my life is their backpack, and then I've been putting random water bladders into the backpack. But this backpack actually weighs a ton. It's a very, very heavy thing, so it's great. I think this particular one is 1 kilogram. It's not a lot. And then with this strapping mechanism, it feels very, 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 very light. And you don't have restriction around under your arms. So a lot of the bag products that have this sort of setup, they actually sort of squash you around here and you feel restricted. But I don't feel that with this. So like I say, it's very, very hard to not sound like I'm just pushing these aggressively, but they are just so good. They really, really are. And I'm very, very excited to try using it more and more and more. And this is, you know, 10-year warranty, so this is going to last a long, long time. Well worth it. Check out the Kriega promotional video. It's really cool with Chris Birch and stuff. I'll put a link to that in the description down below. That will give you the idea of the kind of rider these are designed for. A small side pocket allows access to smaller tools, energy bars, with the main compartment featuring a military-grade hydration reservoir, and comes with a reinforced slider and hydrofusion insulated big bore tube, big bore tube, big bore tube, big bore tube, with 45 twist lock bind valves. Holy crap, that sounds amazing. A rear shock cord provides extra external storage, ideal for a rain jacket or spare gloves. Tech specs: 420D nylon rip stop construction, high paylon abrasion resistant reinforcement, super space 5mm airspace fabric, wow, 3 meter reflective panels on the harness, reflective print on the rear, YKK water resistant zips.